Okay, we're live. Okay, we are officially live. And I'm sorry for the mishap. I started the live chat about 2 minutes ago, and then I really didn't like the thumbnail, so I ended it. And just as I was hitting end, I saw 3 people had already joined. So it may have seemed rude, but hello everyone. It's Steve's live stream. And this is my last night in New Mexico. It's my final night. I will be home tomorrow. And I'm in northern New Mexico. And I'm in a motel room. And I got it. As usual, I have a nice wobbly motel table. They're always wobbly. And here's my magazine, New Mexico True. Authentic Culture, New Mexico. So it's been a good visit in New Mexico. Hello to that one. Hey, J Fudge. Yeah, actually, no, I ended the live stream and then I started it again. So anyway, this is my last night in New Mexico. This 2-week adventure of trying to bike across America and then ending the trip and then renting a car and exploring Arizona and New Mexico. This is my last day. So, hey, Jolene. Hey, Leandro. Leandro, soy bien. I'm good. So, I'm good. Feliz. Hey, J Fudge. How's everyone doing? I'm in this little motel room here. There's my bed. And I got this wobbly table here. Watch. So anyway, I've got my Arizona iced tea. How is everyone doing? The highlight of today was probably visiting the center of New Mexico. Now, there's issues of geometry and math and how they figure that out. But here I did a not too shabby of it. Let's get the volume up. It's a marker for the center of New Mexico. Not too shabby. I'm really loud in that one. So, why was there a cage around? Actually, it's pasture. It's a cattle pasture. So I think it's to keep the cattle out because then you can sit down and enjoy it. And if the cattle are nearby, there's fencing. So I think that's why he had a cage around it. So that's a good question, Jolene. So, and by the way, that's the geometric center. There's a difference between the geographic center and the geometric center. Geometric takes the 4 corners and it measures what would be the equal distance to meet them all. And the geographic center is something different based on geometry or whatever crazy system you have. So, but anyway, it was close enough. I was in the center of the land of enchantment and it felt great. It felt wonderful. So lots of fun outside of the town of Willard, New Mexico. And in fact, here's a video I did of a restaurant. It wasn't open, but I still thought it was not too shabby. It's the Willard Cantina and Cafe, chili with an attitude. Not too shabby. So, anyhow, and it's snowing. It was snowing all day. It didn't really accumulate, only a couple, maybe an inch or two, but all throughout from Santa Fe into the higher reaches of northern New Mexico. So New Mexico True geography. That's what geographic. The word geographic is in it. geographic center. So, but here's a Zia symbol. We should talk about the Zia. Here's the Zia symbol. It's a large Zia. Not too shabby. That is the official symbol for New Mexico, is the Zia. So, anyhow, how's everyone doing? What are we going to talk about tonight? What are we going to talk about? How's everyone doing? How was your day? Tell me one good or bad thing that happened today in your life. So, I mean, I made videos. I made 4 not too shabbies, you know. So, all right, I'm going to text Bill. Bill, comma, I'm having a live stream right now, period. Do you want to join us? Question mark, smiley face. Dude, there it is. Oh, wait, I'm gonna text Josh. Josh Dengler's been coming around a lot. Josh, comma, I am live streaming right now! Exclamation point. Join us? Question mark. Smiley face. Maybe Josh will come by. So anyway, a little quiet in the comments section. I'm assuming tonight won't be the night I break the record of 15. So, but we'll see. Anyway, it is my last night. And I've had fun on my road trip. I will say that. Even, you know, like I'm really not disappointed about ending my Bike Across America trip. And I knew I needed to give myself a gift of traveling. I needed to get it out of my system. And renting a car was amazing because I could just drive places that, you know, it would take 3 days to get there by bike. And it just took 3 hours of driving and boom, I'm right at somewhere I really want to be at. And I can make a video, you know, and it was fun. It was really fun going to the US-Mexico border. That was a lot of fun. You know, and doing videos of whatever was there, walking into Mexico. I love Columbus, New Mexico. And that Los Milagros Hotel, I recommend. Los Milagros Hotel. And the owner of the hotel, he'll take you into Mexico. There's a town called Puerto Palomas. And, you know, so anyway. Yeah, you booked a tour on an e-bike? That sounds pretty cool, Jolene. Yeah, I love road trips. And there, see, the funny thing about this road trip was throughout it, I had the mindset of biking, you know, the Bike Across America mindset. And I biked on a lot of roads that I was on for previous Bike Across America trips. So what I would bike in a day, it would be an hour drive just to bike what I biked in a day. So it was so easy to just go 200 miles, and you could do that in, you know, 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how fast you're going. And it was so much nicer because I can just get out of the car. I can drive right up to a place that I want to go to, get out of the car, and I'm not totally exhausted. You know what I mean? And then I could do my videos. I can enjoy wherever I wanted to go. When you're biking, it's hard to enjoy things when you're so exhausted or you've got an anxiety about you got to get to the next town kind of a thing. So there were some benefits to this trip. And I really like the videos I made. So Yeah, no, exactly, Jolene. I'm not all sweaty and dirty, and I can shower. And anyway, and I mean, it sounds like I'm trashing multi-day bike tours, but it is nice to go to bed and wake up in the morning and you're not totally trashed. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is I've enjoyed this road trip, and I needed, I where I live, it's pretty isolated. You got to drive an hour just to get to any other town. And I've already done videos of the scenery, and I'm used to the scenery, that kind of a thing. So it was so good to just get in a car and drive in southern Arizona. I went to Douglas. I've never been to Douglas, Arizona. Where else did I go that was interesting? I drove up Montezuma Pass. I was in Coronado National Memorial and did some videos there that I definitely encourage you to watch. Anyway, I forget where else I went. It was just fun to explore the border. I took Highway 9 from Hachita, New Mexico, all the way to El Paso. And then I got to see my friend Ross at Oliver Lee State Park. That's a state park outside of Alamogordo. So anyway, it's not too interesting here. And the comment section is a little quiet, but I got to explore New Mexico and Arizona, and I'm so grateful. So really grateful. So let me find some videos. See, there I am. Kiss Cactus Live. Right there. Hopefully we'll get more people. So anyway, just trying to be funny or whatever. I haven't been very funny in this live stream. The best not too shabby I did today is this train crossing. Hey, Midori Steph. Hey, Steph. Yeah, Jolene, I did see a few people doing bike tours. So that was pretty interesting. So I didn't bother them or pull off on the side of the road and talk to them. So, hey, Steph. Hey, that's Steph from Serendipity. Get out of here. How are you doing? Hey, Steph. I've got a not too shabby for you. First of all, this is a not too shabby I made today, and I think it's a slam dunk classic. It's going to be one for the ages that forever people are going to love. This train here.
It's a train! Not too shabby!
Those train horns are so loud and scary. They're so loud. So, hey, June, how are you doing? So, and then I also did a not too shabby of, let's see, I was in the center of New Mexico. Here's that video.
It's a marker for the center of New Mexico. Not too shabby!
So, yeah, no, that train was so loud and scary. Yeah, and I was very far away from the tracks, but it still scared me so much. So anyway, but everyone, Steph, she's in one of my not too shabbies. Here, she has a tattoo. Everyone, this is Steph's tattoo on her, I guess her left arm. Here it is.
It's a Japanese tattoo. Not too shabby!
That's a very lovely. It's been watched 515 times. It has 23 likes and 1 dislike. So, hey, Jackson. Hey, June Killian, where are you from? So, oh, speaking of Japanese, I have another Japanese related Not Too Shabby. And here it is.
It's a Colorado vacation planner printed in Japanese. Not too shabby.
I'm very aggressive with that not too shabby. Yeah, Steph, what does your tattoo mean? That's a great question that Jolene asked. Hey, Hafez. So how's everyone doing? Feel free to just tell me something interesting that happened in your day. Hopefully good, but it's okay if it wasn't good. Oh, it means love and friendship. There you go. That's pretty interesting. There you go. I can, if there's inappropriate comments, I'll just boot them. Anyway, hey, Sam. Yeah, June, no work? No work today? Where do you live in Ohio? So, yeah, if there's inappropriate comments in the live chat, I delete people pretty quickly. I'm not a big time celebrity where there's hundreds of people in my live stream and everybody's commenting. And so, Selena, okay, that's pretty interesting. Have you ever been to Colorado or New Mexico? Right now I'm in New Mexico. Actually, though, I'm wearing my, but in the thumbnail, I've got my New Mexico, I put my New Mexico magazine. So anyway, yeah, there's really big mountains in Colorado, obviously. I actually have a webpage. Check this out, coloradoguy.com. And a lot of my photography over the years of the mountains are in there. So, Sam, you graduate college in May? Sam, where in the West should you go? Go to Moab, Utah. Go to Moab, Utah. Or go to Ouray, Colorado. Go anywhere. Just go anywhere. Hey, Marcy. Yeah, I'm in northern New Mexico right now, and it's pretty cold. I mean, since I've had my car rental every day, it hit 70 every day. I had shorts on, my t-shirt, all over Phoenix, way southern Arizona, southern New Mexico. Yesterday I was in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, and it was easily 70. And I started driving north this morning, and it was brisk. Once I hit Socorro, and then around Santa Fe, it was snowing. It wasn't too dangerous. There's only a couple inches on the ground, but it was clearly not summer or 70 degrees at all. So anyway. Oh, Marcy. Okay, you meant Minnesota. Okay. So, hey, Harold. I'm just sort of this. I sound like a cool guy. Wait a minute. Harold, you sound like a cool guy. What's this about? I'm just a nobody. And I have, first of all, the only thing, okay. I'm a nobody, but my one claim to fame that has given me some popularity is my Not Too Shabby videos. So here's my YouTube channel. Go to the Not Too Shabby playlist and start playing them. And some people are really into my Not Too Shabby videos, and you'll kind of see why. Either you'll like them or you'll think they're stupid. But that's that's the shortest explanation I can give to you. But I try to be funny, or I try to be entertaining. I try to be real, and we just talk about life. I'm a mental health therapist by trade. So every once in a while I go on a lecture about some personal growth issue or some matter of wisdom or how to live life well, why you should follow your dreams. And I play my not too shabby videos. So like here's a not too shabby. Here, I'll just show you a not too shabby, Harold. Here, like here's a not too shabby. Let me see here. Like, okay, here's one.
You asked for a half cup of coffee. Not too shabby.
That's it. That's the whole video. If you don't like my live stream, I totally understand. It's actually probably a sign that you're a healthy, well-adjusted human being. That you're like, why would I want to hang out here? But anyway, thanks for at least trying. If it means anything, I've been trying to maximize these live streams. And so what I've been doing is I've been watching other people's live streams. You know what I mean? And it still appears as though most of the live streams that are popular on YouTube, it's just somebody on TV that's pushing their lives. They're just making it on YouTube so you can watch them on TV. Or it's like a webcam of some town and they just say, here's the view of Main Street in our lovely little vacation town. And that's all it is. And you just watch the cars and the people walk by. Most live streams are something like that. There's not too many people that are just talking like the way I am, trying to entertain and just trying to have a conversation. So anyway, yeah, June, yeah, you heard about me from the Funhouse. Okay. That's awesome. Jolene, I'm only 2 or 3 hours away from home now. So I got this motel room for really cheap, like under $35 cheap. So I just thought, I'm just going to stay one more night in a motel. I don't feel like going home yet. So, I'm not going to show here. I'll just show you there's snow out there. I'll just show you the view from you see the snow? Look at all the snow. Oh, that's cold. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Oh, you did? Hey, Harold, my name is Kiss Cactus. I have videos of me kissing Cactus. So check it out. Oh my gosh, it is so cold out here. Ooh. Everybody thinks New Mexico is, always hot, that kind of a thing, like it's Arizona. But there's cold parts of New Mexico. And I'm clearly in it. So, woo. All right. So there you go, Jolene. Yeah, no, there's snow out there. So, but anyway, let me show this guy Harold while he's still here and before he leaves and rejects me. I have a video of me kissing a cactus. Here, let's see. Kiss a cactus. Here's a video.
Look at this beautiful cactus. I love it so much. Ouch.
I really do kiss them. When I kiss them, I kiss them. I don't fake it. So, yeah, Harold, I do need a warm beach right now. I've never been to Cuba. I've never been to Puerto Rico. Yes, Sam. Where are you from, Harold? Is that where you're from? Are you in Puerto Rico? We Anglos say Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I try to at least have some respect for the Spanish pronunciation of some places. Anyway. So, Yeah, Sam, I really do kiss those cactus. Oh, really? So you're Cuban and you live in Jacksonville, Florida. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Jacksonville's a nice city. Jacksonville's a nice town. That's a nice town. So on my third Bike Across America trip, I got close to Jacksonville. I started in San Diego and I got to Lake City and I got to Stark. And then I think I saw the signs for Jacksonville, but I actually went south and I hit New Smyrna Beach and I finished at Canaveral National Seashore. So, yeah, no, I can only imagine what Miami traffic is like. So, by the way, my motel room got cold. Jolene, I'm not going outside again. See that heating vent? That heater is on right there. I'm pointing at it. So I got to heat up my motel room again. My bike is in my car. It's really cold out there, but I don't care. It doesn't even, the tires or the air in the tires, it doesn't even matter. Let me just see what the weather is right now. According to Google, it is 13 degrees outside. So, Harold, have you ever been to Colorado? That's my question. Seriously, all of you need to visit Colorado. It's so beautiful. And don't go to the city. Don't go to Denver or don't go to the big cities. Go into the mountains and explore, the wide open spaces. Go to Arizona or New Mexico. So, Julian, I won't say what town I'm in. I'm not going to say exactly what town I'm in, but I am in northern New Mexico. So, here, I'm going to show you another kiss a cactus. All right, here's the first video. This was 15 years ago. I kissed a cactus.
Now here we are in Garden of the Gods, and look, there's Cactus. All right, I'm gonna kiss it, Nick. You don't have to do anything. Just put. Okay. Yep, I'm ready. Oh my goodness! Look at this thing. Ow! Ow! Let me kiss it again. Oh! Ow! That really hurt. Oh my goodness! Wait, that count. That just hurt.
Watch what she says.
My lips. Are they bleeding? Is it bleeding?
There's something bad wrong with you.
Oh my goodness. My lips. Oh. There's something wrong with you, Steve. It's not bleeding.
Kelly says, there's something very wrong with you. Yeah, Harold, you do need to see a snowman. Have you ever seen snow before? Except for the inside of your freezer. So... Here's the honest truth, though. I haven't kissed a cactus since that first video, and that was 3 years ago. I haven't kissed a cactus in 3 years ago, and so I keep procrastinating on kissing one. But I need to make some more videos. But it really hurts, and I really do kiss it, and so that's my issue. But I am Kiss Cactus. That's my name. So I'm trying to become a celebrity. I'm trying to become the next PewDiePie. So I have 4,810 subscribers, which is really good for nobody non-celebrity like me. But I'm trying to get the numbers up. I'm trying to I want to have a party. When I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a live stream party. I'll have a big 5,000 thing, a big poster in the background with flashing lights and everything. So, oh, actually, that reminds me. I got my bicycle light. Hold on. I got something to show you. Speaking of flashing lights, I got a treat. Where is it here? Oh, here it is. Here's my flashing light. Oh, really? You were watching a naked fat guy running into a cactus? Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. Here's my bicycle light. Oh, that's so bright. Woo! Oh, hey, Marvel Man. All right, wait. I'm gonna turn this light on. Oh, that is bright. Can you see me? Hey, hey. Wait. How about that? It's like more pulsating. Can you see me? Ooh, watch. Now I got the light in my eye. Ooh. This looks sort of like dark and satanic with the red. Ooh. Ooh. I like this, man. This is cool. So, anyway, it is a little spooky. Anyway, so what do we? It's hard to talk though, because this is like flashing in my eye. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Hold on. What's your serious question? Somebody asked a serious question there. I guess I got to be serious. I have an iPhone 8 is what I have. Wait, hold on. There's some child sort of crying outside or something. I think he's with his parents now. But anyway, it was a little scary. When you hear noises in a motel, it can be scary. So, Marvel, take care of yourself. Thanks for saying hello. Have a good night. It is Monday night, so I understand if you got to go. Actually, wow, my eyes hurt from this bicycle light. So, anyway, oh, you guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I still can't believe I ended my bike across America. I can't, I believe it, but I don't believe it. If you had told me 2 weeks before I started my bike across America trip that I would quit so quickly, I wouldn't have believed you, but I did. And I have peace about it, but there is a part of me that's still reflecting, and every day that goes by, I get more perspective. I learn more. You know what I mean? Hey, we're up to 11 people. We had 11 people in my live stream. It's amazing. 15 is my record right now. 15 people in my live stream. Yeah, no. You got it, Harold. Yeah, no. And Harold, well, look, just yeah. You thank you for subscribing. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's good to meet you. I don't know if I don't know how I sound, but I want to earn your trust. I want to earn everyone's trust. You know what I mean? I never, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, what's the point of life if you're not connecting with people and making a difference? Like, what's the point? What do you just do? You just live your life and you work and you make your money. You just live for yourself and your own needs. Like, what's the point? And then you die. And then what do you have at the end? So, I don't know. So, I mean, of course, you got to make money and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that, but anyway, I don't know how I got on that, but I want to earn everyone's trust. You know what I mean? And I want to keep it real. Yes, I try to be funny. Yes, it's kind of my dream to be a comedian. It was always my dream to be a comedian, or at least try to be funny. I don't have to be a quote comedian, but to try to sort of be entertaining. But I want to make a difference. And if it's just all about me, it gets boring real fast. So anyway, I'm going on a little lecture here. Yeah, June, we need to have a beer. Actually, I kind of quit beer, though. I quit everything. I quit junk food 3 months ago, and I've lost about 18, 20 pounds. My face was like super. I really did lose a lot of weight. But anyway, yeah, we could have a beer or an iced tea. Let's have an iced tea. Actually, I've got my Arizona iced tea. This stuff is the bomb. 99-cent Arizona iced tea. So, yeah, the internet's kind of great for introverts. You know what I was thinking about? You know what I was thinking about when I was driving today? I was thinking, I remember daydreaming about wishing I had a radio show. There was a while where I thought, I'd love to have a radio show, a talk radio show, and people call in, or maybe not necessarily about politics, but a talk show where you actually talk about meaningful things and you share your opinions, and maybe it's a little controversial, that kind of a thing. Then I just realized with this live streaming, it's totally, the game has totally changed. When you do a radio show, sure, if you're a big time, whatever, you've got millions of listeners, that's great. But if you're a small person, you don't get any feedback when you're on the radio. You know what I mean? You don't know how many people are listening. There's no live stream comment section. It's just a little harder to get feedback. And now I can talk, and I can see what people are saying, and I actually really like it. Plus, I don't have to pay a radio show to have a show. I can just talk, and I could do a live stream. I've got a friend who had Bill Rogan. He had a radio sports talk show. Him and his buddy Andy Cornell. Once a week for I think an hour or two, they would talk about sports, and they were very opinionated about sports. And they interviewed me a few times because of my Bike Across America stuff. So, and I told them, I'm like, Bill, you could just do live streams. You could do YouTube videos where you talk with your partner and you just go back and forth and you debate, not politics, sports. You can talk your sports. So he hasn't done it yet, but I see the potential now. I see the potential of live streaming, because now ordinary people like you and me, we can do a live stream. We can speak our minds about politics or this or that. If you're a preacher, you can preach. You know what I mean? If you're into whatever, you're into sewing, you want to teach people how to sew. That's your passion. You love sewing and knitting and making quilts or whatever. You can do live streams. You can do YouTube videos. You can build a whole following. You can create a community. So yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, Harold. So I get really fired up about this, By the way, Harold, I just want to state, this might sound sappy, but I really wish Cuba the best, and I know Cuba's just, their whole situation with politics and dictatorships is pretty awful, but Cuba's our neighbor. I really hope somehow there can be a breakthrough. There can be freedom for the Cuban people. So anyway, just a little friendly thing there. I'm a White Sox fan. Hey, speaking of socks, let me show you my socks. I'm wearing my Cleveland Browns socks. You see that? These are my Cleveland Browns socks. So, aren't they very sexy? You can see I got a great pair. I got a great pair of legs. So, but anyway, so I got my Cleveland Browns socks and my Westcliff, Colorado hoodie. So, anyway. I've done a few radio interviews. So it's been pretty neat. So anyway, speaking of the Browns and the dog pound, I have a friend who he lives in Denver area, but he grew up in Cleveland, so he sent me those socks. And I planned, like, these Cleveland Brown socks it was the plan to wear these as my alternate socks. I have boring, high visibility neon yellow socks. And then I had these brown socks. So, but the trip didn't work out. So, Josh, how are you doing? Hey, I texted you. Did you see that I texted you? I text now 4 or 5 of my friends that seem to like my live streams. And I let them know 15 minutes beforehand, hey, come on in. Let me text more people. Let me see here. I don't know. I don't want to bother them. I mean, I already invited some of my people. Join us? ? YouTube.com/KissCactus. Oh my gosh, I almost got it. I just put a space between Kiss and Cactus. Wow, I just invited my friend Phil. All right, that was cool. Anyway, I'm just trying to get the numbers up. I want to do a not too shabby if I get up to 20, 25 people. My record now is 15. I had 15 people in my live stream, and I'm not a celebrity. I'm not some controversial Fox News host or something. You know what I mean? I'm just, I don't say anything bad or mean, or racist. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Hey, Josh. Yeah. All right, everyone, because Josh is in here. Josh in the live chat area. Josh is a real life friend, and he has a pet chicken named Iris. And here is Josh's chicken.
It's Iris, a chicken. Not too shabby.
Iris gets a lot of exposure on my Not Too Shabby. So now it's showing here's another chicken related Not Too Shabby.
It's chicken and rice that a neighbor left at my front door. Not too shabby.
So there you go. I have 2. Oh wait, so for chicken related Not Too Shabbies, it looks like I've got 3. So that was the second one. Here's the third one.
It's a Subway pizza.
It has chicken on it.
Not too shabby.
So I put rotisserie chicken on my Subway pizza. It was so good. People, put some rotisserie chicken on your Subway pizza. Give it a try. Give it a try. Seriously, it's really good. So, anyway. So, yeah, Josh. Yeah. Oh, remember the wing ding? Here, remember the wing ding? That was at your job. Here, wing ding. Wing ding, not too shabby. So I won't reveal where Josh works, or you can't tell, but here's something this is at Josh's workplace.
It's a wing ding. Not too shabby.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Who's this? Who is this? Who just gave $25? Hey, take care, Harold. Yeah, well, Harold, just try it. Can you subscribe? And then somehow if you get your notifications, I'm trying to do them every night for a good 2 hours. So, but yeah, no, thank you, Harold. And who just donated $25? Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much, whoever just did that. That was so nice of you. So stinking nice. So thank you. You don't have to I'm not doing this for money. It would be nice to be rich. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. Of course it'd be nice, but I'm not doing this for money or whatever. Yeah, June, I'm up to 14. I got 14 people on my live stream. So Harold, show my not too shabby store and tell it what does she think of them? And then tell me honestly what she thinks of them. So if she's, her first reaction is like, what's this? This is weird. It's okay. I can handle it. I know they're weird. So, but, wait, who's donating? Okay. This is very nice. Somebody now just gave $5. So thank you. Somebody gave $25. Another person gave $5. And I want to say thank you. So the feed is going in and out. I don't know what to say. I'm just in this motel. So the connection's better than last night for sure. So last night was terrible. So really, seriously, thank you guys. It's okay. So thank you. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to think. Hey, Harold, are you still there? Because I'm going to look up if I have anything Cuban related. I don't have anything Cuban related that's a not too shabby, but I do, when I think of Cuban, I think of Cuban cigars. And I do have not too shabbies of cigars here.
Not too shabby. It's a pineapple scented cigar. Not too shabby.
I always smoke those cheap cigars that you get at a gas station. I guess they call them cigarillos. So things like Senorita Divide here.
It's Senorita Divide. Not too shabby.
That's an old one. That was a long time ago. So anyway, some good memory. How about a police siren? Here's a police siren.
It's a police car with sirens. Not too shabby.
Hey, J Webb. Hey, I'm logged in twice. Thank you. Hey, I can log in on my phone too. I don't want to cheat though. I'm not going to. So yeah, I'm up to 10. 10 is cool. Look, man, it's not really about the numbers. Let's have a good time. Let's have quality, not quantity. Let's focus on having a good time. All right. So, and really though, I'm so pleased. This is the longest that I've been at 10 or above. So, I just dropped down to 9. Oh well, it's okay. So anyway, yeah, no. Can I put a link? Of course you can put a link, Jolene. You can put a link. You can put a link to anything you want. So let's just see here. What should I show you? Here's a chorizo egg and cheese burrito. This is at this little Mexican place. This is a couple years ago.
It's a chorizo egg and cheese burrito.
Look at that sun.
Not too shabby.
Look at that sun in the background. It's like staring at me, like eat. Here, watch. Why watch it again?
It's a chorizo egg and cheese burrito. Not too shabby.
The Southwest has a lot of spooky looking suns. Here, I got more suns. Wait, I got one. First of all, I got two. See? Ceramic sun, spooky yellow sun. Harold, do you like the burritos at Sonic? Really? Oh, that's right. They have breakfast burritos. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. So anyway, wait, hold on. Let me show you the spooky yellow sun. Just looks spooky.
It's a spooky yellow sun. Not too shabby.
That was in Columbus, New Mexico, 3 miles north of the Mexico-U.S. border, way down in southern New Mexico. So, oh, here's a good one. A car sunroof. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. I think I think this is a creative one.
Doing a video with my head.
All right, there's somebody next door. I gotta lower my voice. So, which actually should be good. Sometimes I get really loud. Not too shabby, yeah. Yeah, the car video, yeah, man. Yeah. Like here's a car. Like I was at a friend's house and I was in his bathroom, and I did a not too shabby of a towel.
It's a cardinal bathroom towel. Not too shabby.
Oh, Josh. Wait, how about me in a hot tub? I was sitting in a hot tub here. What a treat, me without a shirt on.
Sitting in a hot tub. Not too shabby.
Oh my gosh. So, oh, so much fun, man. So much fun. So, good times, man. Here's and I think right now I'm up to 1,377. So this was not too shabby. 6 or 7, maybe 8.
A jalapeno cheddar bagel. Not too shabby.
So I gotta get my voice lower. I like anytime I'm in a motel or even at home, because I live in a townhome complex. I hate noisy people. I just hate loud people. If I can hear their music, it bothers me. So I got to make sure I really lower my voice here. So I don't want to be that person. So let me play some more not too shabbies for you. Okay, Josh, you like the one with the 3 friends? Here, I'll play that one. So I was in Trinidad, Colorado. This was 2 years ago. And it was one of the first times where a stranger just came up to me and said, "Hey, not too shabby. I know you." He was the first person to ever, So then I got to know them, these 3 people here. Okay. So here's the not too shabby. We did it here.
It's 3 random people at a convenience store. Not too shabby.
So that's Mylene and her husband and her teenage boy. So Mylene comes into the live chat sometimes. Well, Harold, of course I do. I eat a lot of Mexican food. So yes, I do. Let me see, but I'm not sure about jalapenos. I have a lot of things with green chili. I'm not crazy about jalapenos, but anything with green or red chili, which is a really popular pepper that you put on almost anything here in New Mexico. Here, Here's a pork green chili taco.
It's a pork and green chili taco. Not too shabby.
So, or, I have one. My friend, this one's 4 years old. My friend Shauna was eating enchiladas. And here.
It's enchiladas dinner with green chili. Not too shabby.
That's right. So I definitely have, like here, I know I've got like tacos. I eat a lot of tacos. Wait. Which one did I just do? A chimichanga? I did a chimichanga. This was recent.
It's a chimichanga. Not too shabby.
So, all right, what did you ask, Josh? What about that one where they each did their own version of Not Too Shabby? No, you mean the piece of garbage one. You mean the piece of garbage. Here, wait, I'll show you something. Piece of garbage. This is the one. It's a different. Here, I'll just show it to you. Before the Not Too Shabby movement, I tried to do piece of garbage because when I get mad, I do yell piece of garbage a lot. Here.
Piece of garbage! Piece of garbage? You piece of garbage! Piece of garbage!
That's the one you're talking about, Josh. That's the one you're talking about. Because your kids, it's in their head. They can't, right? Your kids remember that. Your kids love that video. So, hey, take care, Harold. Thanks for coming by. Seriously, it's good to meet you. Let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. And I'll subscribe right back to you as well. But I'm going to do it after the live stream because I don't want to accidentally leave. Just anyway, I'll subscribe to you, but it's good to meet you. So, all right, let's see how cold it is outside right now. It's 12 degrees. Here, I'm not going to go outside, but I'll show you through the window how cold it is now. You see that? Look how cold it is. There's a swimming pool. It's so cold. All that snow. So, really, it's okay. I'm a proud Coloradan. I can handle the cold, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm thinking about going for another 5 or 10 minutes. Then I got to go to bed. And I'm in a motel room, and I don't want to be too noisy. So when I get home tomorrow, I'm not sure what my schedule looks like tomorrow, but I think I can go for a good 2 hours. Let me just see here and look at my schedule. I think I got time to go for a while. The best, I've gone for 3 hours. That gets tiring. Okay, tomorrow, I might have time around 2 o'clock. We'll see, maybe around 2 o'clock, 2:30. The best time is probably gonna be around 2:30 to go for about 2 hours. So, and that's Colorado time. Anyway, we'll see. But I really do want to do a minimum of 1 hour every day. most days, unless I'm in a really bad mood or something. Actually, I should do a live stream when I'm in a bad mood, and I'm just yelling and screaming and maybe see that's like the sad irony. Sometimes you have to be really controversial. You got to be mean or angry or do something shocking. So then everyone says, "Oh, you got to check this guy out." So anyway, so still got my bicycle light here. So put it like this. You see it? Just a little bit. Just a little bit in the background. So anyway. So what are we done? Come on, man. First of all, I want to be clear. I don't know who gave that money. Somebody gave 25 and said some really nice things to me. You called me a legit dude. You love my spirit and personality. Thank you. Okay. And then somebody gave $5. I really appreciate it as well. Thank you. Really huge. So I want to thank you. I'm living the dream. Enjoy that food. I got to think for Mexican food, man. I can eat it. I mean, I do get sick of it if I eat it too much, but then after a day or two, I'm like, oh, I just need some chips and salsa. I need a chicken enchilada. I need a shredded beef taco. Give me a little bit of rice and beans and a Mexican restaurant ambiance, and I'm happy. So, I'm not going to bed yet, though, June. I've still got a little bit of time. A snowy, not too shabby. Yeah. Oh, wait. I hate when my phone plays something and I just touch it. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Steve, tomorrow I'm headed to my home in Westcliff, Colorado. I'll be home by midday, noon. I'll be home by noon. And the trip will be absolutely over. The whole Bike Across America attempt will be over, the whole thing. And I'll be back home. I've got 3 counseling clients tomorrow evening that I'll be working with. So that's it. Thank you, June. I really appreciate it. You're cool, man. Paula. Hey, Paula. So what awaits me there? Just work. And that's what I want. I want to work. I've got some good neighbors, some good friends. Very cold weather also awaits me there. Right now it's 12 degrees outside. And earlier in the live stream, I went outside. I'm in a motel in northern New Mexico, north of Santa Fe. And I showed you all the snow. It was really cold. So, anyway, but that's okay. I need more. I got to get more firewood because I want to do more live streams with my wood burning stove in my living room. So I did 1 or 2 there. So lots of fun. So speaking of snow, here, roughly just last month, Snow Angel. I did a not too shabby of my friend Zach. Here it is. Let's see here. My friend Zach did a Snow Angel because I don't want to do a Snow Angel, but he said, sure, I'll do it. All right, here it is.
It's a guy making a snow angel in the snow. Not too shabby.
So that was last month. So anyway. What else should I show you? What do you want to see? I got all these snow related, not too shabbies. All these snow related. How about, all right, here's one. Snow in July. In the high country in the mountains, if we have a really snowy winter and spring, sometimes the snow will stick around all summer, and it's not, occasionally it won't melt. It's like a glacier. So this was a patch of snow in July. This is 3.5 years ago.
It is a pile of snow in the month of July. Not too shabby.
That's impressive. Is that impressive or what? Snow in July. You gotta love Colorado. Ooh, walking in snow while wearing shorts. Right here.
Walking in snow while wearing shorts. Not too shabby.
There you go. Josh, the first not too shabby. Here, I'll show you. There's a whole, if you go on YouTube and just type in first not too shabby ever or first not too shabby in history, you'll find it. I did a whole documentary about the first not too shabby. So here, it says the first not too shabby video ever. Do you want to see it? Here it is. Ooh, wait, I just dropped my phone. Okay.
This is the Arkansas River.
Right there. This is the first one.
Not too shabby. Ladies and gentlemen.
So then I made a video 5 years later at that very spot talking about how it's hallowed historic ground. So go here. Let me just share the link again. The first not too shabby ever made. I know I was first not too shabby ever. Oh, come on, my connection. Here. For those of you who want to watch the whole video, I'm going to share the link right here. So you can click that. And it's a 4 or 5 minute video where I sort of talk. I get emotional. And they really should put a statue or a marker, one of those historic signs that gives information about. Right here, the first not too shabby video was made by Steve Groofy on the banks of the Arkansas River in Salida, Colorado. Yes, Jolene. On the banks of the Arkansas River in Salida, Colorado. So if you watch the video, I just shared the link. But anyway, so Steve, how are you doing? Steve, Missouri. How are you doing? So anyway, so that was the first not too shabby. Good memories. 2013. It was November 2013 that I made my first not too shabby video. Now it's 2019. It's just been a life of its own. So yeah, Steve, I'm in northern New Mexico. I'm in a little motel room in the mountains, northern New Mexico. It was 12 degrees the last time I checked on Google. 12 degrees outside. So And it's snowy. There's snow up here, plenty of snow. Northern New Mexico is similar to Colorado. It's pretty snowy. So it can be snowy. So for a week, I've been in Southern California, Southern Arizona, Southern New Mexico with a car rental, wearing shorts every day, going to sunny, blazing deserts. I mean, it's only been in the 70s, but, you know, all of a sudden now I'm still wearing shorts. So, but so Salida was crowded when you passed through. Did you go on a weekend? There might have been a festival going on. So, you know, if there's a festival or some kind of concert or something crazy, it can be crowded. Otherwise, it's just it's not a small town, but it's a small city. If you call it a city, it's a small city, but I don't know how to describe Salida. It's not too big, so. You know, Josh, you're thinking very critically there. Have I ever revisited something that was previously not too shabby that turned shabby? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, you guys. I don't know, Josh. Maybe some of the not too shabbies in Smelly Town. I can probably think of one or two where in Smelly Town. So. Yeah, Steve, you'd love Durango. Why don't you want to live? Steve, you should move to Durango. Just because of snow? I think you'd really be happy in Durango. So, you don't like snow? I'm having a hard time with snow this winter, to be honest. Hey, video to watch. Hey, buddy. So, speaking of Smelly Town, here, I'll show you a video. Smelly Town. Kiss Cactus. So, I made this video. My friend Bill Rogan came and visited me when I was living in Smelly Town. And it's just a bleak video, and the sky is gray. And of course, it was smelly. And it's been watched 1,300 times. It has 11 likes and 13 dislikes. And here. See, it's a Smelly Town.
That's a great state. It's very really. Yeah, I like Iowa a lot.
Wait a minute.
When I have to go to Omaha for whatever, sports.
Come on.
It's pretty dark out there. This town does remind me of the Midwest. Yeah, it reminds me of a bleak town in Indiana.
A bleak town in Indiana, my friend Bill called Smelly Town, otherwise known as Greeley. And so it has 11 likes and 13 dislikes. And there's a bunch of comments of people saying mean things to me and, you know, people defending Smelly Town. So what are we going to talk about? Oh, Steve, we're back to Durango. I understand. I don't know. The snow in the winter grows on you. Do you ski? You see, if you love skiing, then you're set. If you love skiing, then you'd love Durango. You know, so I don't know what to say. I don't ski, so I've been struggling a little bit with the winter. So yeah, no, it's all right. Video. I mean, I'm not a fan of Smelly Town. And oh, here's a great Smelly Town video. Here's one. I'll just let it speak for itself, okay?
Leaving Greeley and knowing that I'll never be back. Bye. Not too shabby.
That was a happy day. All I'm going to say is the day before I had gotten fired, I was fired for the first time in my life. And that morning, I was kind of living there part-time anyway, and I already had my home in Westcliff. That morning, I got so ecstatic and happy that I was leaving Smelly Town for good, never to come back to Greeley. And anyway, so you're a weather wimp, Steve? At least you're honest about it. I appreciate that. All right, well then you better stay in Southern California, or do you plan to move somewhere when you retire? What are you going to do? You have I'd love to hear what your plans are. So I'm sure Tustin is nice. So anyway, yeah, there the avalanche video on I-70. There were 2 avalanches on I-70 that were caught on camera. So yeah, you definitely don't want to get caught in an avalanche. They can be deadly, as we all know. So oh, Jolene, I'm not going to get into it was a hard job. I was working overnights. It was a tough job. So I'll say this, I deserve to get fired, but sort of like in that mysterious way, it was meant to be. Like, I'm glad it happened, even though, you don't want to get fired, but it was meant to be, and it was for the best. So I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, Steve. See, Steve, that's my issue with Southern California. There's just way too many people. And I need to live in a town where there's no traffic lights and it's quiet and there's just not a lot of traffic. And yeah, I can't deal with, I couldn't live in Orange County. There's way too many people. Yeah, video. I am self-employed and I'm way better off. Way better off. I'm at least much happier. I'm not making as much money. And, but I am way happier. So, by the way, this is a wobbly, this is on a wobbly motel table. Just like last night's motel, the table was wobbly. So, so I got to put my foot down on one of the arms. Oh, really, Jolene? You made too many mistakes? Ah, well, I got fired for the first time when I was 47. It's okay, man. Yeah, no, I get it, Steve. I get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. And you know what I mean? I mean, let's talk about it, though. Where would you want to live, Steve, when you retire? Do you want to move? The beauty about where you live is if you own your house, homes are so pricey there. So, you've made a killing, I'm assuming. You can move to somewhere where the cost of living is lower. You can, you know what I mean? You know this. I don't have to. You're a smart guy. You could move to some smaller, quieter town or some suburb and, do your thing. So I live in a little town called Westcliff. Westcliff and Silvercliff are two little small towns put together. There's roughly about 1,000 people in the town, maybe 1,200 in the summer, but it's definitely under 1,000 in the winter. And there's no traffic lights. When you leave town, it's a good 35 to 40 miles just to get to the next town. And yeah, no, video, I'm really thinking about next winter. I'm not waiting till I'm retired. I'm pretty sure I want to spend 3 to 4 months somewhere warm. And I really want to be in the Sonoran Desert of Arizona somewhere. Phoenix, Tucson, or somewhere where there's saguaros not that far away. I'll just put it that way. So, yeah, no, my town does sound nice. My town's not that bike friendly. The main highways that go out of town don't have a lot of shoulder. They're just not. And there's too many hills where I live. It's too intense. I mean, you're either straight up or straight down. Everything's like really hilly. So, and we just need some casual bike lanes that go around the town. We don't really have, anyway, I'm not trying to knock my town, but good luck finding a place that's bike friendly, So, but make no mistake, if you want to get away from the crazy rat race, the pretentiousness and, all these rich people, and you just want to, buy a house that's equivalent to yours, but for half the price or even less, go look at Westcliff, Colorado. Go look at the real estate. And then obviously you can live off the rest of the money or whatever, So, and a lot of Californians and Texans, they are moving to Colorado. So, so it's just the way it is. So, yeah, Jolene, you might move back to North Carolina, huh? So, but there are other, I shouldn't knock Westcliff. Westcliff is okay, but there are other mountain towns where it's much more bike friendly and you can have a great time. I mean, Westcliff isn't, I don't know. I wish the main highways had more shoulder. The main highways had more shoulder, it'd be more inviting to go riding. So why is Westcliff cheaper? Good question, Jolene. Because I'll tell you why. Part of it is, if you compare Westcliff to Salida and Buena Vista, Westcliff, on the surface, it seems like an equivalent town. You still have you have those stunning mountain views in Westcliff, okay? So you definitely have that. These unbelievable, gorgeous mountain views. But what you don't have in Westcliff that you have in Salida, Buena Vista, and Leadville up there, I'm just speaking in general, we have no whitewater rafting. We have no river. The hiking opportunities are much less. The mountains by us, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, are much harder to access. We don't have as many biking opportunities. We don't have bike trails. There's less to do. There's less restaurants. We don't have a hospital. So we're kind of like still a frontier town. And we don't have a lot of roads to access the mountains. Buena Vista has so many, the topography, the way the mountains are shaped, there are so many roads that go into the mountains. You can drive up Cottonwood Pass. You can take Chalk Creek Canyon to St. Elmo. There's Independence Pass. You've got way more access and trailheads to 14ers, the whitewater rafting. Westcliff, unless you're a real hardcore hiker, it's just way harder to get into those mountains. There are no there's for the most part, there are no roads to really drive into the Sangres and then start hiking. Instead, you got to start from the bottom and sort of hike 5 miles. And then you've got more hiking to do to get to interesting places. So anyway, that's my explanation. Westcliff doesn't have a bunch of things that Salida and Buena Vista offer, except for the stunning mountain views. So that's why it's cheaper. But just like me, I mean, I bought a house there. So people are discovering it and they're realizing how affordable it is. So retired people, a lot of retired people that don't have a ton of money, they look at Westcliff and they're like, oh my gosh, we can afford something here. And homes in Salida are triple what they are in Westcliff. I'm not kidding you. A home for $150,000 in Westcliff, and there are homes where you can buy something for under $200,000, or even in the low 100s, kind of a thing. It'll be $450,000 in Salida. Buena Vista is a little less pricey, but it's still about time and a half. So a home that's $100,000 in Westcliff will be $250,000 in Buena Vista. It'll be $300,000 in Salida. And if you want something nice, it'll be $200,000 in Westcliff. It'll be $600,000 in Salida. It'll be like $450,000 to $490,000 in Buena Vista. So, people realize, oh my gosh, do I really want to live in Salida? Is it really worth spending all that money? Or do I want to live in Westcliff and still live in a mountain town, but maybe not with all the bells and whistles, and have all that extra money? So that's why Westcliff is so cheap. So just to answer your question. Anyway, and I don't mean to rag on Westcliff, but I'm just honest about it. I was talking to the tourism board. I'm very interested in tourism. I've promoted Colorado for decades with my Colorado Guy website. I've got a good tourism. Anyway, I don't know if I'm bragging, but I think some of my opinions about tourism and are, knowledgeable. So that's what holds Westcliff back. So then the other thing too is it's an hour drive. We don't have a hospital. You got to drive an hour to either Canyon City or Pueblo to go to a hospital or an emergency room. And for some people that have to go, to the hospital a lot, or, older folks in general, it's a little harder. And Salida now has a hospital. So that serves Salida, and Buena Vista, it's a 40-minute drive. It's not too bad. But it's just a little tougher in Westcliff, because then you're going to drive over Hardscrabble Pass to get to Canyon City or Pueblo. So, and I know from my emergency room visits recently. So anyway, but that's a good question though. But come to Westcliff though, I'm telling you, my townhome, I bought a townhome. It's even cheaper than a home. I mean, I bought a 850 square foot townhome, and it's not a dump. It's definitely not a dump, but it's not elaborate or huge. But I'm just a single guy and I don't need a lot. And I don't have a garage or a covered awning. So, those are some of the disadvantages. But I mean, I've got a good little living situation. I'm not renting anymore, finally. And I'm just glad I own something. And, so I'm fortunate. I work from home. I have no commute. I have a small mortgage payment. And, I have nothing to complain about. And I've got some good friends in Westcliff. Even though I don't know if I was knocking Westcliff. I've got some good neighbors. It's a good community. Garufi for mayor. I got really mad. Because there's still rumors of like maybe they might put a traffic light in our town. We have no traffic lights. I've made it very clear. If they try to put a traffic light in our town, I'm running. I'm running probably for the town council, and I'll fight that with everything I have. So I'll be like Donald Trump, but for good. I'll fight that like you wouldn't believe. So we are not going to let our town turn into another Denver or Colorado Springs or Fort Collins, putting traffic lights all over the place. We have one intersection where it's a 4-way stop sign. That's plenty enough. We don't need any more. So you're darn right. I will run. I've made that clear to some of my friends and neighbors in town. So we don't need any traffic lights. Go back to Greeley or Fort Collins or the east side of Colorado Springs if you want to, turn this into another Denver suburb where everyone's miserable. This is Westcliff. This is real Colorado. So the Front Range is fake Colorado. I'm not politically correct. When it comes to geography issues, I'm not politically correct. I speak it like it is. So, Josh, all right, I got to lighten up a little bit. So, yeah, video. I don't know that I'm vacationing. That's not a word I would use, but right now, yeah, I'm on the last leg of my wandering road trip back home after my bungled Biker Across America trip. Yeah, the 4-way stop. See, I've done, as many of you know, or at least for those of you, when I lived in Buena Vista, I just shared a link to the Buena Vista had one traffic light for decades. There was one traffic light in the center of town. So I made, what do you call it? I made a Facebook page, and it got up to 2,000 likes, and I would go there and take pictures of the light. Well, they put a second light in, and now it's not the same. And now rumors are they might put a third light in, and it's not the same, man. So I'm sorry about my tirade about traffic lights. I mean, if the town grows and we really need one, begrudgingly, I might support it, but I don't know. I get mad. And I don't want traffic lights in my town. I don't want traffic lights. I don't want anything that reminds me of a Front Range suburb at all. I'm against that. So if Westcliff ever turns into like some awful North Colorado Springs suburb, or some just crappy, turns into Littleton or Aurora or just one of those North Denver towns, I will move. I'll move, and I'll just have to find another tiny town. So sorry, Josh. I'm sorry. I like Loveland though. If you were to take Loveland, all right, just the town of Loveland, okay, and you just took an eraser and you got rid of Fort Collins, you got rid of Smelly Town, all right, you got rid of Longmont, and you made Denver like as big as Cheyenne, Wyoming, and just got rid of everything else, then Loveland would be an amazing town. But there's just too many suburbs and crazy. I'm sorry. Come on, man. I don't know what you think, Josh, but so oh, you guys. Now I feel bad that I went on that little ranting. Maybe I'm not really a Donald Trump for good. Because to be a Donald Trump, you have to lack empathy. You have to not care at all. I kind of care. So anyway, anyway. Oh, you guys. I got to finish my iced tea. Don't forget, visit New Mexico too. Video, there are bike shops in, it's an hour drive. You got to go to either Canyon City or Pueblo to go to a bike shop. So it's a good hour drive. There's no bike shop in Westcliff. So, Buena Vista had, let's see, I think they had 2 bike shops. 1, 2, I'm trying to think. For a little while, Buena Vista had 2 or 3 bike shops. I'm trying to think, where was the other? Salida has 2 bike shops. I think they had 3 for a while, but 1 went under. So even that, there's advantages to Buena Vista and Salida over Westcliff. There's just more. There's just a little more. The things that you'd love to do as related to recreation, there's more opportunities. There's more things to buy, or a bike shop. Westcliff still is kind of behind. So, but we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Give Westcliff a chance. Give Westcliff a chance. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me see what other not too shabbies I've got. I'm going to see if I have a Loveland not too shabby. This is for Josh. Not too shabby. Oh, I've got a Loveland one. Here. There it is.
It's the town Christmas tree in Loveland. Not too shabby.
There you go. The Loveland Christmas tree. So very nice. Oh, this is a not too shabby in Loveland. Are you ready?
It's Dude Cuts Barbershop. Not too shabby.
There you go. That's in Loveland. I got more. Hold on. Where's the third one? Ooh, this is in Loveland too. Here, this is in Loveland, Colorado.
It's the Coffee Tree Coffee Shop. Not too shabby.
So there you go. Louisville's a nice town. I will admit, I did a presentation at the Louisville Library. Louisville, it is part of the sprawling suburbs north of Denver, but the actual town itself was pretty cool. And it's kind of wealthy, nice homes. There's a very interesting and quaint Main Street, downtown business district. So Louisville, it's a good town. So, you guys. Should I go to bed soon? That was so nice. Whoever, it was so nice that people gave money. I want to know who it was. And I don't know if I can tell who it was. It didn't say who, but it was very nice. And this has been a fun live stream. I'm sorry it's so cold. I can't go out there, man. I can't go out there. It is pretty, though. It is really pretty. So, the snow. I gotta see. You couldn't find Mexican food in Louisville? That's disappointing. That's a garbage town. That's really wrong. No Mexican restaurant. Westcliff doesn't have a Mexican restaurant either. So I don't even, yeah, anyway. All right. All right, I'm gonna go outside for a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, that snow. So, yeah, it's cold. So, all right, guys. I think it's time. Make sure this heat's working. It's only 8:30, or it's almost 9 o'clock. I gotta go to bed, man. I gotta go to bed. Oh, guys. You want to? Oh, I hate the way I look. Seriously, though, yeah. Right now it is. Let me just see what the weather is. $11 degrees. 11 degrees right now. Yeah, no, it's snowy. Yeah. Hey, Ryan. Hey guys, I'm gonna finish up right now. Jolene, Josh, Video, Paula, Ryan, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been fun. It was some fun earlier. It was fun. We were doing some anyway, but yeah, I gotta go to bed. It's time, man. It's time. So I gotta drop off this rental car tomorrow and take care, everyone. Oh my gosh. You guys, man. Signing off from New Mexico. And I don't know what to say, man. I feel like I should do some kind of final closing speech, but I really have nothing to say. I'm just in this little motel room. And really, thank you for coming in. I think we got up to 14 people, 14 or 15. I think I definitely saw 14. So thank you. And then thank you for the people who gave, up to $30. That was so nice. So, all right, take care. My next live stream, I'll be back in the mountains of Southern Colorado. I'll be in Westcliff. And see you guys. Take care. All right. Bye. Bye.